lovelies. That's my water back there. Oh. You're going to see some activity. I'm going to actually turn this off so you can see a little bit more. I'm in a different room. So first of all, hi, welcome to Be So Light. I'm going to leave this here because I want to talk about my day today, what happened to me today. I really felt this morning when I woke up like I wasn't supposed to leave, like I was supposed to stay put. But for some reason, I decided to be a Capricorn. Change of mind and reason. You know, we all do it. Come on. So, what I'm about to share with you, lovelies, dear to my heart of hearts, and I'm sure my parents will laugh at this and have a good chuckle. At the time when it was happening, it wasn't funny because I was about ready to go off on somebody. But I kept my cool. Okay? Kept my cool. So I leave from here in Rockland to go over to Folsom to go deal with stuff in my storage. Whole plan was take things out, book a place over there so I'm closer by the storage. So all I have to do is just get up, go down to the storage, grab what I need to go, and then I can go in another direction. I'm trying to move some of my books. And the two places that are on Iron Point Road in Folsom, the Lock Spear, and then the, I think it was the Hilton Garden, they were booking up. So I'm trying to book it, and they were booked up. So I said, okay, well, I can't get into either one of these. And the lady says, well, how about Winding Firs and Rancho Cordova? I said, I'm not going to no Rancho Cordova. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I'll be fine, but my car will be gone for sure. Not doing it. Rancho, no, not happening. Then she says, how about 5 miles up, further up in Folsom? I'm like, no, I need to be closer to what I'm doing with my storage. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I said, okay, fine. I'm going to go to storage, deal with my storage. And then I was down there and I said, well, let me book another place. The only other place I can think of that's a little bit closer to where I got to come back around. Let me book at Rockland Park Hotel because I am thinking that they're under a new management. Not what I am about to share with you goes beyond the meanings of horror. It goes beyond the meanings of constraint. It goes beyond watching soulless beings represent lies of themselves in front of you. What I am about to share with you will make your days of ever staying in any hotel a check-proof adventure investigation. I have pictures of Rockland Park Hotel. Okay, now I've stayed there before, last year before, before I had to move out my apartment and stuff in Folsom. And that's the one where I booked my room through the price place, and the confirmation didn't match, and I couldn't get the room, and I was tired, and then I ended up over here in this lovely establishment called the Holiday Inn Express. Yes. Yes, they are definitely freaking 5 stars on 5 Star Boulevard. They freaking rock. All right? So anyway, I go ahead and book this room. Okay. I'm thinking I hear a different voice. Doesn't sound like this guy from last year that I had a run-in with, whatever, booking it. Okay, it's closer. I can do this. Got it. It's only one night. Anyway, I show up at the establishment. I go properly check in at all the plexiglass in front of the window. And this mealy little man that wasn't even, I don't know. I don't know. He seemed okay, but there was just something not right with him. There was something up. I don't know what it was. So he was supposed to be the manager, I guess. I don't know. So he checks me in, and I pay my little $85 plus tax on top. So $98.30 for a one night stay of horror. Details right about now. All right. So I go ahead and check in. He goes, I have a room for you. Let me go check and make sure it's ready. I'm like, it should have already been ready. I was supposed to be in here at 2:30. I'm here at 3:45. It should have already been ready. Okay. Strike. That's a strike. Strike. Parking lot, when I pulled in, looked a little precarious. Strike. Like, so I'm trying to just be in the light of love. Because the reality that we're all in right now is just a little bit much. So I'm trying to give some people benefit of the doubt. Okay. What do? Yes, please. Okay. So I proceed. After he gives me the little magical key to the room of horror. I get the little key thing, and I'm looking because I'm checking things. Once you've had the Ritz, Hilton, Marriott's, Holiday Inn Express, you can't go back, okay? You just can't. So I'm looking at carpet, and I'm like, I used to look a little bit more. I thought they were updating. They're not updating. Okay. But I get to the door, and I'm like, oh, it's a new door. Oh, they're making some progress. Okay, this is nice. It's a green door. This is cool. Put the thing in there, and I was like, oh, look at that. Open it up. I smell cigarette smoke. I asked specifically for a room without cigarette smoke. I'm asthmatic. Why are you going to give me that? Hello? Beep, beep. Strike, strike. So I go in there. I'm like, it's not too bad. It's only one night. That's all I keep saying. It's only one night. It's only one night. It's like a bad date. It's only one night. Just get to the dessert. Don't have to kiss me to go home. No. Okay. So I go in. I bring just a few items in, a few bags in. I'm looking. I'm like, God, this is still so dated. They still haven't changed this sorry ass looking. What is this? This quilt on this bed. They got 3 little pillows, sit side to side, sadly sitting side to side. I'm like, I knew I should have brought my own damn pillow. Look at those pillows. They're so sad. They're not fluffy like the ones that I get at Holiday Inn. What is this? So I'm thinking, it's only one night. It's not like I keep telling myself, it's only one night. Now, you know me, I have to do the walkthrough. Okay, got to do the walkthrough, people. So I do my walkthrough. I notice they have a mirror like right by the door and it's on the floor, kind of like standing, me leaning against the wall. And I'm like, oh, that must be a new decor they're trying to do. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, kind of spotsy. Okay, fine. I opened the bathroom door, click the light on. No bathtub. Everybody, right about now, you're saying, I ran out of striking. Strike. Exclamation point. What? No bathtub. There was a big, like, opening with a bench that comes down, and then a little hand-held type of shower thingy that I have to reach up and grab and do myself. Slow motion. No. So I'm a priestess. I'm a queen. I'm a goddess of my life, of myself, and sovereignty. I don't want to hold that. I want it to bless me with this essence of water. I want to be able to stand underneath the water. Not work out during my shower. I don't think so. So I said, okay. I got traumatized by not seeing a bathtub. So I'm like not seeing anything else. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is a handicap room. What is he thinking? So I walk back out and I tell him, I said, are you sure you want me in this room? Because this is more for someone that's disabled or have some, they wheelchair accessible. And I am the type of person I don't want to take nothing that somebody else would need because it's just not me. That's just, I want to leave that space open for somebody else. He goes, oh no. Are you ready? Are you ready for what he says to me? And it's right up there with all the stuff that we're all going through on this planet. He says to me like this. No, that's the best room in the whole place. And I looked at him and said, no, it's not. He goes, yes, it is. I said, I've been here before. This is not the best place. It's not the best room. He goes, yes, it is. You have a walk-in shower. A walk-in shower. Yeah, no bathtub. But it's a walk-in shower. I'm like, all right. I would like to know if I can have an extra sheet for the bed. He goes, an extra sheet? I said, yes, an extra sheet. It'll probably get chilly tonight. I'd like to have an extra sheet. Now, I don't know what made me ask for an extra sheet to put on the bed. I just asked for it. Now, I haven't inspected the bed. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Where did I put it? Where is it? Hold on. I gotta drive my point home. Okay, so I have my handy travel ultraviolet light that I travel in. Yes, I make that light happen. Okay, so my ultraviolet light travel kit. This is the one that I got in Sedona. Ultraviolet light. Okay. So I said, I'm hungry. I was waiting around for the housekeeper to bring me the sheet. 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by. Stomach is going grumble, 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 grumble. I go, I'm hungry. So I take off. I go down to get some Chipotle. I come back and I grab my laptop and I said, let me go in. Let me see if she even left the sheet somewhere in there. Nothing. Okay. Now, I want you to know this. The cart, her cart, was still parked outside the same room when I checked in. It was kind of tilted halfway in. All right. And I'm thinking, damn, she's been in that room forever. I would have been done with that room by now. She's still hanging out in that room, but can't find her anywhere. So I take my food and stuff and put it all in there. I said, let me go down this cart. Maybe she's in the bathroom, stuck doing something. So I walk down there. I see the cart, and the cart says Susie Q on it. Okay, Miss Susie. I'm looking at the cart. I'm inspecting it. A cart wannabe. If Susie Q had to come here and see how the housekeepers here, the carts that they have to push around to go to these rooms, they are big and heavy carts. They are loaded to the hilt. They have everything on it: toilet paper, Kleenex, soap. They have the towels. They have the sheets. They have the comforter. They have everything on their car. And they're pushing these things with all their might down the hallway. And some of these carts are bigger than these little women that are pushing them. And they're pushing these carts every single day. Susie Q has a cart wannabe, and it's on its last leg, and it should be put down in a dumpster somewhere. It shouldn't even be a cart because there was no toilet paper on it. There was cleaning products. I don't think I saw any towels, and I sure did not see any sheets on it because it's a cart wannabe. So, because the hotel reminds me of The Shining, I said to myself, well, I know where the sauna room is. I know where the food room is. I know where the laundry room is. Maybe she's over there. Now, I asked him about the sauna, and I said, well, is the sauna running? He goes, oh, no, that's broken. I go, how the hell do you break a sauna? It's a hot sauna, and it's not steaming. How do you break a sauna? So I go around there. I'm going to be curious because I can't trust anything anybody says anymore because everybody's lying all the time. So just lying. Establishment, business places, just making up stories. Doing it on purpose because they mad at the world and stuff is going on and nothing's lining up right. Everybody's falsifying themselves. Stop it. So I go around the corner and I look at the sauna, and the sauna literally has a little lock on it, but no lock. Okay. I'm like, oh, they don't even have a lock on it. All right. Let me go to the laundry room. Look for Susie Q. I go to the laundry room. My eyes, my mind still cannot unsee what I saw. Go to the laundry room. Now, I have seen the laundry room here, and it's properly maintained. Dirty things are in the dirty area. All the clean stuff is stacked up nice and neatly. Everything is neat. Everything is moved in plastic bags, neatly stacked. Everything is clean. 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 I saw the laundry room. Should have took a picture of it. I didn't have my phone on me at the time. I should have took a picture, but I got the picture here. Now we'll never forget it. Got it here. All of the bedding, Stuff that she used to change the beds in the hotel. Looked like somebody rumbled through it all and it was all disshuffled. Nothing was folded up. Sheets were hanging all down off the shelf. Things were on the floor and just there looked like the Tasmanian devil went through there and had a good time and somebody forgot to tell him, would you please clean up after yourself? It was pretty bad. I just was horrified. And I just looked at it and I said, what timeline am I on? Is this the third dimension? They're all stuck. I'm five. I can't survive here. So I go back to the room because I can't find C's cue. I sure the hell don't want one of those sheets in there because everything was all touching the floor and I'm like, maybe there's just another room somewhere that I'm missing. And I don't know. Maybe there's a secret room somewhere else. I don't know. So I go back to my room. I still don't see C's cue. I still don't see the guy who checked me in. It's like I could go running around, woohoo, all over the place. Nobody would know. All right. So nobody at the front desk. Just I'm like, okay. Everybody's relaxed around here. Now they have a sign up at the desk when you sign in that says no smoking, no vaping, and no pot smoking. Okay, a little sign up there. Liar. Smelled like pot when I was walking down the hallway. Room smelled like cigarette smoke. So I go back into my room and I perceive, oh, did you see that? I open up and I grab my handy dandy ultrafine. I said, well, let me just go ahead and just wave and I'll get a blanket out of the car. Let me ultraviolet my pillows. And I'm inspecting the pillows. I see a little bit of splattered like stain, like blood. Like it got on there and they didn't wash it all the way out. It's like, it's not even clean. It's one of those kind of pillows that has like recycled pieces all in it. It's all lumpy. That kind of pillow. All three of them are like that. I was like, what's wrong with these pillows? And I'm like, so I'm not happy. There's no covers on the pillows. It's just the way it is. There's no covers, no protection covers on it, nothing. So I'm like, okay. And then it happens. I pull back the covers, exposing terror within my being. Black, smudgy, dirty marks all on top of the fitted sheet. Then on the regular sheet on top is black scattered smudgy stuff on top. And I'm like, is this like a shadow underneath? And so I lift up the fitted sheet. The protective thing underneath is clean, but the sheet is filthy dirty. And then the sheet on top of it was dirty. And then I would go like this on it and there's stuff, like sandy stuff. I'm like, these people done lost their mind up in here. Do they not know who has crossed the threshold and has made their presence known in their building? Do they not know me? Obviously not. Because they've already screwed themselves with no freaking bathtub in the bathroom. All right. So I lose it. I go back into the bathroom, turn the light on. And I said, let me look at this bathroom a little bit more because I got shocked with the whole shower thing. And I look at the towel. They leave me one little roll towel, one little hand towel, but I do not see the body towels. You know, the little hand towel, face towel. I don't see that. I'm like, where is that? And then I look over on the counter and I'm looking at everything and off to the side, what do I see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see what I saw? Do you want to see? Oh, hi, Star Sister. I'm I'm having some problems. Let me show you what was there. Let me show you, please. Okay, this is the picture. You might not be able to see it. That's the picture of the standing shower. Okay. Here is what was sitting on the end. You see that? Hold on. Let me get it right. You see that? Hold on. Trying not to. There. See the cigarette? Cigarette sitting right there. And had a little bit of lipstick stain on it, like she was going to start it, but she said, oh, somebody come into the room. That was it. I politely got on the phone, called, immediately booked a room at my Holiday Inn because I was trying to just stay over in Folsom area to take care of all my stuff over there. And when I saw that, I just said, this is a house of horrors. I can't do this anymore. Now, the old Felicia would have just picked it up, would have put it in trash, would have just got the blankets, would have just made it all up, and just would have settled. This is a new Felicia. This one is upgraded and upgraded like everybody else that's upgrading. We don't stand for putting up with that. If it doesn't fit right and it doesn't make you happy, why are you putting up with it? Why are you putting up with it? Don't. You're settling. And I wasn't going to settle. I said, I'm sorry. This is not okay. This is unacceptable. And I am not going to accept this in my reality. I politely called, got myself rebooked over here. Of course, they were happy to see me. I said, are you done in Folsom? I said, no, I'm not done in Folsom. I'll never be done in Folsom. Anyway, it's a nightmare that just keeps going. So anyway, I get all of my stuff. Now, keep in mind, I've only been in the building total 90 minutes, tops. The lady on the phone asked me, so Mrs. Burns, when you're checking in, how long do you think it will take you to get to the Holiday Inn Express? I said 20 minutes. As a matter of fact, they're gonna smell my dinner that I've been trying to make time to eat. They're gonna smell that before I even get there, because I plan on time traveling dimensionally really quick out of the house of horrors here. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, no, honey. Don't say sorry for this place. You don't work here. Don't you pick that up. That's not yours to pick up. So I get all my stuff, put it in a car. I come back over because remember, I was trying to stay in Folsom so I could take care of my stuff and transport stuff and get that taken care of. So that's all. So I come back over here, happy as a lark, grateful. I walk in and it's the smell of the hotel. It smells so good. Max greets me at the desk. He goes, what happened? I show him the pictures. He goes, oh my God. They don't know who they're dealing with. No, they don't. He goes, oh my God. I said, once you've had Holiday Inn, you can't go back. You can't go back to anything else less than that. So I get all situated, and I said when I left this morning, I said, the next time when I come back, I want to be on 3. I didn't tell anybody. I'm on 301 up here on the 3rd floor. I was like, oh, I'm on the 3rd floor. Oh, yay. So I come Come into the room, clean, bathtub, towels, white, gorgeous, nice. Did you get a refund? No, not yet. No, I didn't get a refund. I'm gonna handle that. I'm gonna call in a few minutes because he wasn't in the building. I have to call the manager, and I'm like, that's not okay. Oh, look, another one. So that was my adventure. So don't go staying at the Rockland Park Hotel. I'm telling all of you that so that you will not go staying there. That is off of 5450 China Garden Road. Don't do that. Okay. Um, and you know what? They deserve this type of review because if they were really good hospitality, providing good places for their people to come and stay and had their frequency up and had their energy up, they would have been great. And here's the exit. I'm in the car, I'm backing out. I can't wait to get back over here into the land of the vibration. And I look off to the side, like in the corner where you will miss it if you don't look really well. There is like 6 mattresses stacked up, not covered, not anything, just stacked up, just stacked up. And I'm like, lice, bed bugs, understand? I said, who fucking cares? No, I gotta go. Sorry for the French, but I saw the mattresses all stacked up, and I was like, and I just blowed it. I just got out of there. But yeah, don't stay there. You know what they need is someone that has money needs to buy that whole place, gut it out, fire all the ones that are running around with listlessness in their mind and smoking up themselves and what have you. Get rid of them. Someone needs to invest in that place. They can make good money. Flip it over, update it, get the spa thing next to it, update that. Money. All they need is good management. Good management for that place. Right now, the manager wannabes that are there don't even know how to manage their own life. So if they can't manage their own life, how the hell are they going to be managers over there? It's terrible. So anyway, I left my review here, and I had every right in my sovereignty to leave that review and talk about how bad it was. Because after everything that all of us have been experiencing and going through in our lives, the last thing you want to do when you're going to lay down and try to get some rest is be worrying about, holy crap, what the hell is that on the bed? Holy crap, what is that? Holy crap, what's going on? You don't want to have to be thinking about that. You want to be in peace. You want to get some rest. So that's all I had to say is talk about the House of Horrors. Will I ever go back there? No. Not unless somebody buys that place and flips it. I'm telling you, whoever buys that property, they need to flip it. It's a good property. All that place needs is some update. Get rid of all the low frequency people. They ain't got it going on. They don't care. They don't care about anything. So I just wanted to hop on here and talk about this. So I've been really bad these last few days. And I do have a message. So yesterday, some downloaded information came through that was very, very clear. I'm gonna go into details, but this one is really, really important right now for everyone to know. And I like to say thanks to Joyce, she sent me this, but I already knew this because I was already tuned. It says ascension support. Here's the message for this. Buckle up, solar winds returned, and this time they are coupled with the new moon. The combo is strong intensity. In 7 days, we're going to move through a huge portal. Yes, I already know about that. All the intensity now prepares us for it. Here are some of the symptoms: shortness of breath, anxiety, distress, clearing such gargling, um, yarning frequently, urination frequently, crying, burping. God, I've been burping like crazy. Crazy. Burping, runny nose, add to that bloody nose. Moreover, you're going to have exhaustions, fast heartbeat, head pressure, ear ringing, moodiness, shaking, muscle spasms that are pretty much common. Everything that you go through is normal, all is well. So, yes, let me tell you something. The ringing in the ears last night was really heavy for me. A lot of my clients have been having headache pressure, migraine pressures, and I'm going to speak in code real quick. And this is another thing that came up. Now, this was channeled yesterday to me. I've been paying attention. Hey, lovely. Hey, lovely. I've been paying attention to people who get, okay, when they are going to be holding the catalyst start for another strain. Okay, because the body of that person is gonna make another strain of this. Okay, okay. So it's kind of like I said, the movie Alien, the Alien movie, the one where it's the so stay clear of. Yes, you have to, because they're like the movie called The Carriers. Okay, they're carrying. Okay, so until when I talked to the hierarchies and I had this meeting with them, I went up there with the intention I wanted to ask, how can I help people who are getting to try to overturn that RNA? And I was told that you have to use ultraviolet light. You have to use not ultraviolet light like this, but it's an ultraviolet light from the heaven realm to help overturn it. And there's a frequency code that has to go through it to try to recode what is mimicking through the DNA. Okay. So that's what I was told. But here's the key: it can only take place if the person wants it to be changed. There's a problem with this. If you willingly walked in and got it, and you release your free will, you use your free will to go do it, it's kind of like you have to be in your power self to undo it. Okay? It means accountability and responsibility to be able to clear it. Now, I only have one person that I'm currently working with right now that has taken both of these. And the blurred vision part, we were able to get that stabilized. But it's a smart cell. It knows how to override certain things. Its whole plan is to override the normal and replace it with itself. That's what it's doing. Okay. So I will get more info and to work on it. Right now, I'm doing more of the crystal surgery or the hologram healing work, and have using the hologram with the spiral light, going in and doing that, especially for trauma to the body. So I was able to work on someone that had really bad wrist stuff going on, and from their professional, what they do, constant repetitive motion of the wrist. So that helped her a lot. And then I used it for cleaning up stuff off of someone who got energetically threw up on by people. Okay, so these next few days, people, please, please, please be very aware of your surroundings, going into stores, people that get this, their empathy is gone. So I'm going to tell you what happened last night before I left. So last night, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning because there was a loud voice up in the front desk because I was downstairs. And it scared me because this man sounded very like threatening. And I was seeing like oh God, there's something going on. Who's up in the front? And I knew one of the younger people were up in the front, and I knew the manager was up there. But this was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and this man was outraged. He was yelling, and I was like, "Damn, am I gonna have to call 911?" So evidently, that 911 already showed up here, the police officer. So I want you to know something, and this is everything I found out today. If you're in nursing, if you are a officer, they're forcing you to take the shots. Okay, they're telling you you have to take the shot in order to be in your profession. So I want you to think about this. If this is interfering with the chromosome number 8, empathy, and is shutting that down, you're going to get things like this: attitude. They were literally rolling their eyes at the manager, what she was experiencing. And she was saying, no, I can't. She had to stick with her policies. I don't want to put all the business out here, but let's just put it like this: they were not very assistant to her needs of what she needed. Okay. So, because their empathy is gone, it's it shuts that off. So now we got this solar flare that's hitting us. Hence the word, another reason why they've been trying to put the clouds out there, da 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 da, and making all their weather stuff happen. Okay, when that solar stuff happens like that, that's heads up, because people are going to be, they're, they've done this, they're not right in the mind. Their mind is not right. They're slow in their mind. They're foggy in their minds. They can't think like they want to. Okay, some people, depending on how it affects them, it really affects their minds and their judgment. So this is that part. Remember when we were talking about, we were hearing a lot of other light workers saying, hey, they were saying, yeah, as soon as things, when we get a little bit closer, we're going to have people snapping off in their minds. This is going to be that time. This is coming. Okay. This week and next week, mind snapping time. Okay. People are going to be going through this. And now we got this solar frequency that's hitting. And because it's pushing us through another portal, here's the deal with the portal thing. So all of you, from what the message from the hierarchies were saying, the benevolent light team, um, those of us that have been wanting to speak our divine, sacred light language, it's time to be speaking that. It's time to do that because there is a netting over California. Okay. This netting is like a webbing of particle charged ions, positive charge. They're really heavy positive charge. And uranium is an activated energy for it. Okay. Now keep in mind, the uranium was put here in this planet long, long time ago, okay, as a regulator between the North and the South poles to help stabilize the wobbling effect back in that time with Mother Earth. Okay, so they put this big old thing of uranium down in the center part of the Earth in the Mediterranean Ocean. The sea is where it's located. Okay, but the decaying time is a slow decaying time of that. And that was also being used to control us emotionally because uranium brings down our emotional effects. Okay. That is still in Mother Earth, that is still being used. So, California, Oregon, Washington, because they showed me the whole extension of this net. Now, I want you to think about that movie, Alien the Covenant. Remember, I was telling you about those, they go on that planet, there's no birds, no nothing going on. But when they step on those little pod things, all those little particles come out and they're kind of like they have memory, they know what to do. Okay, I want you to think of that and how they're floating up here above us with a heavy positive charge. We respond better to a negative charge. It's the negative charge. When it rains, those negative ions come out and we feel good after it rains. It feels really good. Negative charges is what we need. That's what feels good to. When you get too much positive charges, like if you're driving up in Reno and all of a sudden when you hit that area, the positive charges from the wind factors is too much. And sometimes it just really pulls everybody's energy down. It makes you depressed. It makes you fearful. It makes you anxious, all of that stuff. So this webbing that's above us is being used like that. They showed it. Here's the key. What breaks up the webbing is light language because it can't handle the frequency of the vibration from your voice when you're speaking in all the different dialects from the different star systems. It can't handle that. It has one like fabric memory, okay? It has its own fabric memory above us. And then when you start speaking light language, it's a jammer. It jams it up and it makes it less effective so that we are not so, oh. Proof is in the pudding. If you leave California and you go opposite direction away from the West Coast, your head clears. You feel like you can think better. You feel like things are better. You come back over here, you feel this oppression comes in immediately, starts coming in, start weighing you down. So the light language helps to break that up. So those of you that have been wanting to really do your light language, be able to connect to that, you have to now start speaking it. Remember, light language is not about trying to understand it. Light language is all about feeling it, feeling the message behind the vibration of the tones that are coming out of your mouth. And those that speak the light language, you'll also use your hands. Like for me, I pull certain codes down and I'm pulling through, and it's the waving, how I'm pushing it through. So that is a part of you. When you're dancing, that's a part of light language. But it's not supposed to be like you're trying to figure out what the person is saying. You're feeling the vibration behind it. So I asked if there was any way that I could help others really connect to light language in that. And it's basically, yes, whenever you're working with me or what, it's going to get activated. It's going to be that. And it was kind of funny because I slipped for a second and I was thinking of someone that I really like, that I was grateful that I found that made sense out of this whole thing that I was been doing and I never knew. And I've gotten even in trouble for speaking it because I didn't know what it was and the other person didn't know what it was. And this energy is all about changing the frequency. It's your divine sacred language. So I'm inviting each and every one of you, as soon as this energy starts whipping up in even more, it's supposed to be increasing tomorrow and then the next 4 days after. So we're getting ready to go on a really big ride. So the light codes are going to be coming in, the language is going to be stirring, and this is your time to just start speaking it. I have no problem slipping into light language and speaking it all day long because if it's going to help shift the energy, I'd rather be speaking that than just sitting talking in English and let that vibration still stay at that vibration. So we need to still work ourselves into that fifth dimensional energy. OMG, light language with the body and hands. All of a sudden, I know what I have been dancing. Yes, yeah. One of the things when my light language was really getting activated, and when I would start talking, I noticed even when I was doing my yoga and when I would be drumming, it started coming through the drum. And when I was drumming, it comes through. When I go into prayer, it comes through. Speaking it every day, still don't always know what I'm saying. It's the feeling. It's like this. Okay. I want everybody to think about this. Take your right hand. Okay. Tap it. Tap your other. Now, just take that left hand and pull down and just place your right hand at your heart. Okay. And I just want you to just connect. I want you to just visualize a vision of light that's coming down through the soul star. Because your soul star is your connection to the creator, it's connection to everybody. Okay. So in that soul star, connect there. Bring it straight down into third eye, down into throat, because light language is all about opening up the throat chakra also. And then into the high heart that sits here, right above our original heart. Okay. So our high heart is being activated as we're moving into this fifth dimension. But because the energy is really whipping up and time, forget time gone. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to just feel this. Okay. Just close your eyes. No total kore sata netia satis. Sombondo rekasi tiria sutusukatas. Mana nira tukos nitirasi. Orotoriata kasianata. Marakatina kasitusia. Monoria sanata. Sebeda sokoso. Metesi tirosata. Manakaro sorori negarasi tiros tusta. Sanariate. Akostustiarasi. Medakara kukra kisikne toroktas. Sanintuniata kasiata. Sangara Cristo. Sinda karakarisum karakarisitiriata. Sarkarisitu kututuria tatasia. Sapusosta. Medicasina lulala. Sen medala stustiata si. Acacia lotus. Miratasa. That is how you do that connection. You're not coming from here. You're coming from here. And when you speak from the heart, people can feel it. They can feel that because you're not coming from here, the literal part. You're coming from here, the soul part. Everyone That is your divine right to speak your sacred divine language. But you have to get out of your head or how your thinking is supposed to sound. When you just say, I'm going to go into divine language and I'm calling it in, you just go into it. And you just allow that language to flow. You're not trying to think how it should sound because it's not about thinking, it's about feeling, it's about connection. And here's the thing, the message that was given the night before. We have been living in an illusion, and denied our true self. I want you to think about that. We have been living in an illusion and denied our true self. Denied to be our true self. I really want you to feel that because that's where we are right now before we shoot through this full portal. And this portal energy is really going to call people forward. It's going to call you forward. And it's all about those who are too afraid to come forward and be their true self. And those that need to stay in 3 will stay in 3. Those that are moving in 5 will go into 5. It's going to be that simple. And you are going to see it and you're going to feel it and you're going to notice it. You're going to say, ooh, that's 3 dimension. Ooh, that's 3 dimension. Oh, look who popped in, the sun. So that's what it's all about. And that's the only way to jam up that frequency. So I want you to think about this. Sometimes when you're praying, you can pray in your light language. Sometimes when you want to give gratitude, you can do it in your light language. Sometimes if you want to work with just the light codes that are coming in so fast right now, it's ridiculous. You can call that in and those light codes will come in so that you can help ground them in. Even when you're working on someone or you're clearing energy, if you're thinking it and you move your hands, this is called the wave. When you're waving, it's pushing the codes out. And when you're moving and it's a flicker, it's like receiving a code and then it's flicking and locking it in. It's pushing in the code. So when you're doing it and it's the waving and pulling and you're moving these codes that are coming down really fast, you're pulling and you're pushing, pulling and pushing, sending those codes. And sometimes when I'm really doing healing work on someone, when I'm sending those codes, I'm moving it so fast, I can't keep up. My hands just go. And it's all about let go of control and just flow. Don't try to control it. Just flow. Be the conduit, be the beacon of it, and allow it to come through. You'll find yourself, you might even pull in light language of Egyptian, pull in dragon, you'll pull in Laria, which is cat. You can pull in Palladians, you can pull in Arterian. Mantis is fun to me. Mantis is a lot of, one night I slipped into Mantis because I had a visit from a Mantis being and it was crawling up on the ceiling and it was so big. And I said, wow, you're so big. What are you? Why are you looking at me? And it was a Mantis being. And Mantis, they like to respond to love. So if you're sending out a lot of love energy, they love that. If you're sending out kind of like weird energy, they're like, ooh. But Mantis, they do a lot of clicking and they're like, that's Mantis. So I have to be careful when I do that because somewhere along the line, some praying mantis will show up somewhere, hanging out on the wall. So the clicking, and I caught myself doing it in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. I heard myself doing clicking, going. Okay, so mantis speak with clicking. They're always clicking. They do the clicking sound because of their jaws, where their jaws are. Okay, so everyone, just think about that, and I love it. Yes, the best way to submerge yourself in your light language is to be in a bathtub and you create that sacred light around yourself. Now, when it's cat light language, there's a lot of rolling of the tongue. There's a lot of there's a lot of that. The dragon sound, I've only heard one person do the dragon sound, but my dragon has a very interesting sound. He's more like that's my dragon. My dragon's like that. My dragon, nobody better. You don't mess with Titus. Titus will look at you and say, "You must be kidding." Titus has shown himself 2 times and has really protected me in some very awkward situations. I don't know what happened, but they left quick. But yes, the bath, yes, Star Sister. The bath is the place because the water becomes a portal. Now, if we've been working together and I've been working with you and things have been kind of crazy, I will tell you, go take a bath. Because right now, all of us as light workers, we need this water. We need to stay hydrated. And we need to submerge in water because it's a part of our crystalline that's going to get amplified a lot more this week. So you're going to feel a lot more stiffness. Like, man, if I sit too long, I'm like, and I'm stiff. A lot more, like when you lay down in bed, you're stretching out your body. And then when you stretch, you feel your whole body go like this. And then when you're laying in bed, you feel that your body vibrating, like hovering, doing this, okay, shaking. You'll find yourself having weird twitching things going on. Like I'm having twitching in this eye. I've been belching like crazy. I'm like, I take fennel. Why am I belching? Come on. And constant urination, constantly thirsty, and eyesight will be clear. Then it gets foggy, head pressure, headaches, neck pain, shoulder pain, joint pain. Because think about it. If you're moving from 3 and you're moving into a higher frequency and your body's not used to it, you're gonna hurt. So your body has to calibrate to do this. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I gotta watch that part because I gotta remember what that sounds like. But Titus was bringing his voice forward when I was having an awkward situation somewhere, and I said, "Titus, you might want to be here now, Titus." And Titus went, felt his wings, felt him. It's like, and then I started hearing that. And whatever was going on, whatever was being said, the person that was acting crazy was like backing away from me. And I just said, is something wrong? Ooh, did you see that? That was a huge one. Whee! So everyone, please start doing that. Yes. Drink lots and lots of water. If you're still having a lot of dehydration problems, please drink the coconut water to replenish yourself to your additional electrolytes because it helps with the cramping in the muscles. Don't beat yourself up with your weight. You are going to blow. You're going to get bloated. Your tummy's going to expand. You have to remember these are all a part of crystallization, how we're expanding into our light body cells. So don't beat yourself up. Just flow. Just stay in the flow. Okay. So I hope this helps everyone. Is there any questions? Anything that I can help you with? Okay. All right. I've been really bad, you guys. Okay. So Sequoia, that set that I got, even though I know I had that set, I'm like, I gifted that set to Deb. I gave it to her. She didn't have that set. I like my set, even though it's old and it's kind of beat up, because the pictures and everything and the way everything and the card stock is thicker than the card stock of these new cards. So when I give a cards away, I have to replace it. So I was in the crystal store. I had to go to the crystal store. I had to go. I had to go to the crystal store. Hold on a second. Okay, don't look. Hold on. So anyway, I got this. Probably won't be able to see it because it's so much light on it. It's a rose quartz aura stone. Look at that. It is so beautiful. I just love it. It's so pretty. Fell in love with it. This was $6, but it wouldn't leave me alone. I was going to try to just leave it, going about my business. And it said, no, I need to go with you. And I'm like, really? Okay. So, and then Native Heart. Oh my God, I love these. Now, if you want to expand in your sacred geometry, Alana Fairchild with her crystal mandala ones are great. Those are beautiful. These you're going to love. Okay. Are you ready? Now, I thought it was kind of funny because they were called native. All right. So these cards are activators, just like some other ones I have are activators. And I think this is really good, especially in the time that we're in right now, because a lot of cards that are coming out are activating you, your alignment, your light language, seeing codes, sacred geometry codes. So this is the back. Fell in love with this. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo! Okay. Here's self-love. Relic of time. Throat chakra. Sacral. Solar plexus. Earth star. I love this one. I love this one. Look at this. Silver wolf. Look at the wolf. Look at the eyes. Look at the nose. So they're dimensional. So you gotta, it's like, first you might just look at this, but then all of a sudden you notice the eyes and stuff up here, and here's the nose. There's the silver wolf. Love it. Base chakra. Self-discovery. Conscious channeling. I love the colors. Now look at the pyramid in the back. The pyramid's right here. Okay, unity. Cosmics. I love this one. This is for someone. The hummingbird. Keepers of the light. I love, love, love this one. See the hummingbird? Oh my God, I just love it. Record keeper. Universal love. This is gorgeous. Third eye. I love the third eye. Look how beautiful that is. Crown. This is called the Dream Shield. Now look at the eagle. Do you see it? The Dream Shield. Beautiful. Now I would take this, put a glass, make sure my glass is dry, put my clear glass of water on top of this, put it on here so that the water will photograph it and drink the water to find out what I need to look at in a dream. Look at this, full moon. Isn't that gorgeous? I like this one. Sun God. Look at that. Wheel of creation. Look how pretty that is. 4 directions. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, please. Look at that. Divine masculine. I love this one. Surrender. It's the seahorse. Look at that. Moonflower. I love this one. Guess who it is? The owl. Wait till you see white buffalo. Isn't that gorgeous? Once I saw that picture, I was like, sold. Spirit of the bear. Now I want you to look really closely so you can see the face of the bear. See the bear, and then you see the claw. The claws are his nose. And that's so cool. Stillness. The frog. Eagle medicine. Look at that. Ancient dragonfly. Lakota tribe. Self-focus. Stargate of Orion. New moon. Love new moon. That's gorgeous. Sacred serpent. You got to look hard to see the snake. So look hard. See the snake? Sacred serpent. So pretty. Soul star. Self-mastery. 7 stars. Okay. Primal flower essence. Star child. Grandmother moon. And goddess butterfly. And last one is heart chakra. So there's 42 cards. And that's it. And these are called, once again, Native Heart. And they have meditations for what you can do. Okay. All right. I shared with you the cards. I told you my hotel house of horror. Yeah. They're going to be getting so for me. Okay. So take care of yourselves. Thank you all for joining me. I wasn't expecting anyone to show up. I was just going to leave the video. But I hope the journaling is going really well. The abundance journaling for all of you. Please, please, please stay in that focus, bringing that energy up. Thank you so much for the love, and thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for being a part of Be So Light. So please, please, please take care of yourself. Take the time to be to yourself if you need to be to yourself, and rest. Hi, Nina. Hi. and rest. And please, please, please pay attention to your surroundings and know that the people who did this, they're going to be struggling with themselves because it purposely does that to them. Okay, just to let you know, this happens to different people in a different way. All right, lovelies, I gotta go take a shower, a real shower, not that nightmare that I was walking into earlier. Anyway, much love to all of you. Be good to yourself, and I hope you do go get these cards, order these cards for yourself. I think you will really enjoy the vibration of them. Okay. And the other ones are called, another set of cards I got was the Isis Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. Now, I kind of been looking at those, but I never really gravitated to them. And then finally, something pushed me to do it because someone had did a reading with me with the cards, and I had to do the ritual with the Ankh of life. And that was my turning point. I said, I got to get these cards. So the Isis Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. Yes, definitely get those cards. They are strong cards. So get these if you need to. Please, 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 if you are living in California, do your light language. It's a part of jamming up that net above us and changing the frequency of it so it can stop oppressing and affecting a lot of people. Okay. All right. Much love in the heart. I walk with you. Be so light. Bye. Sleep well, everybody. Drink your water. Take your baths. Love you. Bye.